Why am I doing Gim twice? Because in this route of no wrong warp, I need both a bottle and light arrows. So if we Gim twice, if we get the first bottle, we can then set up Gim again to be in a position to get the light arrow. So when we do Gim to get the bottle, we walk in front of the treasure map chest at the top, and that changes the value of the value of the item that you're trying to get to the bottle. So if you do it again, and if you walk in front of the chest of the recovery heart, that happens to change the value of the item to then be light arrows, which is 1 out of the 4 things you need to defeat Ganondorf. Which Dorf would be, you need some kind of either be an arrow, an elemental arrow, or a bow with a usable quiver. Well, you need light arrows, a bow with usable with a usable quiver, or a usable bow with a quiver, light arrows, and the Master Sword. Well, I don't think you would need the Master Sword for Dorf specifically. I think you would probably be able to say if you had a stick or whatever. It would just take a shitload longer. And magic. You need magic. You need magic to fire the light arrow, so arguably you only need, well, you would only need to collect 4 items, and then you could go, well, 5. You'd need bombs as well, but I mean, you could also RBA. You could Gim and then RBA the medallions. You could Gim RBA the medallions, so you could. Oh, by that point you would need a bottle, and then you would need the training sequence items. So the most important thing is light arrows with usable magic, because then you wouldn't. You theoretically. No, what's like the lowest amount of items that you need to beat the game? You would need a bottle, a stick, and nuts. I think, right? Like, no sword and shield, because technically itemless escape is a thing now you could do. So you could itemless escape, go to Kakariko, get the bottle, save warp back, buy sticks and nuts, Mido skip into Deku Tree. Mido skip into Deku Tree, defeat Goma with stick and nuts, and then wrong warp with the bottle. Defeat Ganon with, yeah, be any percent with itemless escape would be low percent, right? Oh, but then you would need shield anyway for ISG, right? Well, if you were going low percentage, you would just... That's true, actually. You would either need shield to crouch stab or ISG, because then you wouldn't have sword. Yeah, Habs as well. When I called my mate telling him I wasn't gonna be keen on the job anymore, he also said that, you know, he still believes that I could do roles and stuff like that, so he'll still keep an eye out for stuff. Because he thought that we worked really well as a team, and that was the main appeal of me coming back, was that he was going to be my mentor again. But both of the people who were leaving are also leaving both at the end of the week. It was only originally going to be one, and then two decided to leave. They both don't know what they're doing next, though. So, you know, you can call me selfish a bit, but if there's got no rush, what was them, you know, being a month's notice from getting the current people in? That way they could have kept up with the high pace and the pressure of the job. Not told me a week before they left that the role was there and that I needed to fill it in as fast as possible with someone who's absolutely competent in being technical and everything. So even if it started off as a junior position, I'm not a junior anymore, but then it would have to be, okay, be technical operator and then be production manager. Like, I don't know the last thing about business and how to, like, market a studio to people, so yeah, again. My current job for where I am at the moment isn't bad. My appraisal for it is coming up soon, which means I'm going to get paid more. I get health insurance. I'm allowed to watch Twitch at work, you know. You know, it might be, the content might not exactly be very creative or, you know, very hard to think about. It's still a job. And I'm not in a position in my life right now where... Wow. That has not happened in a while. Well. Allowed. But the nature of my job, there's so much downtime and everything anyway. Like, I'm waiting for someone to give me a request and a video from them for me to clip up a segment of that to add to their story, because I work for a newspaper. So then, during the downtime, yeah, I watch a lot of Twitch. Or I edit my own, you know, I frame count my runs and stuff at work, because there's so much downtime, it lets me do that. And then because I'm so fast at my current job, I'm good at my current job. And I know as soon as something needs to get done, it gets done. Like, every request for me typically takes about 15-20 minutes. That's assuming I get proper direction on what I need to do, not just have to make shit up as I go along. And because now I don't really have to screen record anything, like I don't have to screen capture stuff, I can usually just download videos straight from the source. I don't need to worry about like background audio of, say, lo-fi radio or a stream of one of my friends. I also work a lot of night shifts, so during those particular times, there is a lot of downtime. If there's no TV show on that the showbiz department is obsessing over, which there is at the moment, so it's still busy, but once that show's over and they've done everything they feel like they need to do for the night, then a lot of it's just, you know, waiting around. Not as much time save as I was hoping for coming out of GIM, but it shouldn't be bad. But oh my god, it's fucking weather! What up, dude? How you been? Thanks for the 5 months, dude. You're a fucking legend. How you been? It's me, it's Coffee Man Dan. Yeah, I'm confident in my abilities and whatnot as a video producer for my online newspaper that I can watch Twitch and be fine. If anything, it's so I don't get bored. And they, you know, I've submitted yarns or stories. When Habel got his world record, I tried to get an article written up about it, but because literally they said because it wasn't Fortnite, it wasn't going to go well, so they didn't bother.
Fucking fair dinkum.
Hey man, I'm pretty good. I decided not to take that that new role that I was talking about for. Basically, I wasn't feeling confident in my ability to fill in 2 people's jobs for 2 different businesses in too little of a time. And it just was gonna stress me out to the point of affecting my health, so I didn't want to yeah, it wasn't the right timing for me, and I was worried about how it was going to affect my health, so I decided, thanks you for your consideration and your belief in me that I can do the role, but at the moment I don't believe enough in, what the fuck? I don't believe enough in myself or my abilities to fill the role that you want me to do, so. And enough people I've talked to have said it was a fine decision, like they weren't going to be, they'll be worried about disappointing people or anything like that. Just, you know, if it's not good for you, don't do it. You know, it wasn't like I was riding on this job to go well so I wouldn't, you know, be out of work and be homeless and shit like that. I'm not in a position where I need to worry about that. But it also gave me motivation to learn. Well, if I want to get in a role like that, I need to be up to speed with things. So I need to start doing more of my own creative work, where it be either photography or expanding streaming to go somewhere additional than where it currently is, because streaming for me was something new that I wanted to learn for myself to keep as a side project to feed the creativity that I wanted, because my job doesn't really do that at the moment. But there's now things being put in place, or more projects being put in place that allows for a bit more of that. And it wasn't going to be the same job that I remember enjoying so much, so it's kind of like I was given an out. I should just appreciate what I was, you know, offered, but it's a good indication of, you know, if I want to do a role like that, I need to be a little bit more up to speed with things. Alright, this is like, what, 25 seconds ahead? 24 seconds ahead?
Fucking fair dinkum.
Cool. Well, this is the best pace run we've had so far, so we need to get good RNG and good movement from here. I was thinking about that, whether, and I was saying that using my own, or like doing more of my own long form content. So with streaming, like I figured this was a good creative hobby and something to learn in an area which is growing. Like live streaming is getting pretty big and whatnot, or in terms of general mainstream media and stuff. So if you learnt that or like learnt the mechanics behind it and how to capture stuff and make layouts and know what you're streaming to and how to maintain a live thing, it's really, really useful. So that was the start. Now there's so many highlights and everything you could probably do that you could make long form content, which can be a bit more creative based on what you're generating already. Like this would be the filming process sort of thing. So you go into post and find good sort of moments and whatnot. Because we've rebranded Speedy Speedboys to be the crew, that also leads the possibility out of the idea, or we've had the idea tossed around of everyone getting their like funny highlights put together as like the crew's montage for like a monthly thing or whatever. That would also be another creative output that would teach me more long form content, teach me about audio and stuff, and what would be like, you know, building something from start to finish for a client or for a production or whatever. I also used to do a lot of photography back in the day, which I would then dabble in stuff like color correcting, like fixing camera settings, making sure I knew, you know, if I pointed at the camera and either filmed it or took a photo of it, is it going to be as close to my human eyes as possible in terms of color and whatnot. I don't know if you saw the website I linked, my website that I've linked before, but that's some of examples of the old work that I used to do. If anything, I can get it up for... But this sort of content and this sort of idea would give me more confidence about doing a role that, like the one I decided to, I could have had it, but it wasn't going to be the right conditions for me, for both my health and everything else. That's my photo website, so everything on there I shot with my own camera. I composed it and I color corrected and did all the post-processing for it. And now I kind of wanted to, you know, get to the point of being so good at it that people would pay me for my photos, but I got busy with doing full-time work and focusing on full-time work and making sure that I was up to speed with that and saving and everything. I also think I'm very desirable in my team at my current job. Like I was saying, you know, I'm doing the trials, I'm thinking about, you know, other opportunities that have been given to me and stuff, and they were kind of more like, oh, I hope you don't leave. Like, they know that they want me, they need me, and that, you know, I do a good job. With the appraisals coming up soon, that's fucking perfect, because I'm like, listen, I was thinking about leaving, because of things getting frustrating, but then it's starting to get better to the point where all of the ideas that we've had and discussed are getting implemented now. So I've had very little complaints in terms of my work ethic. I can watch Twitch at work and still produce things at a high standard that you want me to, even with the high editors like behind my back and everything like that, watching whatever we're doing. I still sweep content, I still submit stories for different departments that do then get published. Like, I don't write them, but the ideas are mine. For example, like, Soybeans, my partner, she got a tattoo from this artist whose shtick or thing was UV tattoos. So, you know, you put a black light under it and it glows and shit. That would have been perfect for our lifestyle, like, creative section of our website sort of thing. It didn't go through, admittedly, because they were just bad at... Yeah, I was frustrated in the past because of things not changing, because our department, like, wasn't getting enough sort of respect. I try to, but it's kind of hard to read people's tones and everything via just text, like I was saying to you earlier today. But Weather has a good, a soft demeanor. It is nice. My internet is apparently getting cut next Wednesday, but I'll be at work, so... So you think in your head, oh, fucking fair dinkum, yeah, Trip, do you read fucking everything else where it says in my bloody voice? Because fucking Aussie is shit. I'm so glad Weather is back. No more Weather is gone. I haven't seen so many Trippy G calls or bottles in quite a long time. Hey, I did it. There we go. I'm just so glad I still have that FFZ emote. I don't need these suckers anymore. I do like No Wrong Warp. It is very frustrating as a category, but I feel like learning this, it's a nice change of pace from any %, like the intensity of any % and the perfectionism of any %. And it was good because I didn't want to get rusty at any % when I eventually go back to it, and this route at the very start is pretty much the same as any %. So it's really good. It's very hard. The RNG can be a bit frustrating, but I think it was worth learning and worth doing coming from any %, both as a learning tool to get more confident with like new tricks, new memory manipulation stuff, you know, movement, shit like that, you know, fuck me, additional movement. While also not getting rusty at any % because we gimmed twice. And then from here, it's a good stepping stone to either do like AD or no IM. Because the RBA stuff to learn is good for AD. Is that something? Plus, I think a lot of people enjoy seeing a bit more of the game than just any % in terms of viewership, so I feel like, you know, any % is a fun category. It's not for everyone, and I get that, but... Not having a lot of luck with Power West today. I had the right setup for one earlier today, but I missed the pause frame by 1. So I couldn't backflip, mega backflip. Fucking rupee, not even an arrow. Come on, dog. Yeah, I figured it was a good stepping stone to learn more of the game. and I still believe that. I think it's a good stepping stone to learn more of the game for. Hey, we've got a run going now, fellas. Hell yeah. Shouldn't lose too much time here based on prowess, because I don't think I get it in my PB either. I've never done a no IM run because I really didn't want to sit through the cutscenes. really didn't want to sit through all the cutscenes, and I didn't think I would have enough time with my tight work schedule to learn a longer category like that. But I will learn it eventually. I think once I'm done with my 80% and no wrong whoop goals, I kind of wanted to learn Ganonless or all dungeons. But at the same time, I'd either need to find a JP N64 and a cart for Ganonless, or learn a really fucking hard category that I'm probably not going to be able to do that well because of my time constraints. But no IM seems like it will be probably in the next one. If they allow cutscene skips to that as well, it would probably be a little bit more fun for me at least. I'd be surprised if they did though, honestly. Yeah, isn't there some new AD routing for start of it? Like, I feel like I could do AD, but fuck, man. It looks so intimidating. Go on the door, damn it. You could do child boss RTA. I could do a lot of different shit. I was thinking even doing child dungeons or something like that. Maybe not glitchless, but
Fucking fair dinkum.
there's plenty of options for me. Like, who knows? Maybe I'll get like a. I kind of would like to stick to main leaderboard categories. Like, they seem like more of a better use of my not better use of my time, but cool. Dropping fucking ESS? Are you kidding, dude? That's stupid. Yeah, I just think it would be worth more of my time to do a main category than just an extension. God. I'm losing a lot of time here. Maybe not, well, I don't know. Not a lot of time, but 20 seconds I reckon at least. I think I missed it in my PB as well, so maybe I won't even lose time. Or if I'm going to lose time, not that much, but I don't remember. There is also MQ. It was probably going to be that, honestly. I was probably going to do MQ any percent and just make sure my time isn't shit. It's so bad. Oh, I split early. So I lost time, but split early. How much time did I lose? 10 seconds? Submaker is still possible. Theoretically. Did I ever get arrows? I don't think I did, right? Can I get the pot? Well, any category I do, I'm either gonna want to get, like, within the top 30, be second or third like in the top 3 in Oz as well. So like, I'm pretty sure the only Aussie time, or like the main Aussie time for AD is of course Mika, but I don't know. Maybe like Ever Alert or something might have had time on AD, but or Smoker or something, but. So far, I don't think within the top 50 for AD, there's more than 2 Aussie times. That's what I mean when it would be pretty sick, but it's also a hard as tits category. I think I understand RBA though a little bit better than you do. Like, no shade, but I seem to have picked up the RBA for No Wrong Wop a little bit, like, I feel like I got it a little bit more straightforward than you did. Like, you're good at routing and setups and stuff. I think between us though, like, my movement is just slightly better, and I think my approach to the learning tricks can be better. Did I really lose that this much time? I only gained a second. Where did I lose 20 seconds? That should have been way bigger of a time save. Okay, that was strange. Yeah, like, I think I kind of think I have a cool little knack of, because I understand now the mechanics of the game, and I probably understand the mechanics of this game more than any other game I've ever played, I can pick up things like watching you guys do bottom of the well, for example, and with some help, oops, excuse me, like, figure it out. Like, we didn't use a video tutorial or anything to teach me bottom of the well. We just Twitch chatted it and figured it out, because I kind of got the gist. Same with Seam Walk. I get the idea of Seam Walk because I've watched ZFB do it in a hundo run. I was like, oh yeah, this seems easy. I did it first go, and then that's when I was like, yo, why don't people do this? One, two, three, four. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. 7.
Fucking fair dinkum.
Give me your bombs. Nothing. Cool. Fuck you. Give me your fucking bombs. I'll do. It's a bit annoying. I'll lose time. I could have gone for not farming. But that's the thing that fucking keeps fucking me over in this route, is that damn trial skip, so I wanted to have enough. My hands are getting sweaty and I don't have a towel. What? Fucking hell. That was bad. Started doing non-bonk mega side hop. It's so fast and it's single explosive. Fuck yeah, chef. On you, bro. Oh my god, come on. I did. I almost died a lot of times. Whoa, was that a fairy sample in this lo-fi mix? That was cool. Kind of cool. Did you? I figured that was a little bit Monka-ass to watch, but... Okay, first and Oz is dead, but... there is a potential for a 46 time here. Oh, I finally have fucking gotten here. Hang on, I need to get a fucking towel. My hands are sweaty. Yeah, I lost a bit of time due to the farming and the bad RNG on the Stalfos. But I practiced the Ganon fight with the bottle. Hopefully we'll be alright. This is about the same pace you had, right? 46.50. A lot of I can still make a lot of time in the early game and not have so scuffed movement, I think. These toys are no match too much for you. Fuck you, Gandalf. I actually think that did go very well. I was really scared he was actually going to hit it back because for some reason I wasn't targeting, but because I was facing more towards him, it was... should have been fine. Please! No shitty RNG! Oh my god! Please, no shitty RNG. You can't get hit by a rock once, otherwise the run's gonna die. Oh, I didn't practice super slides. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's hope I get it then. I need your exclamation mark frogs, boys. Don't worry about frame drops as well, I'm local recording it. So, I'll have a no frame drop one. I need to go into Nightbot and make sure that the cooldown for Frog is like off, or like there is no cooldown for it. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, come on. Nope. Don't you bounce over to me. Don't you do it. Good. Nah, my PB is... yeah, what Habble said. I'm gonna lose time here, so... It's 46 is still possible, but it's gonna be very difficult now. Stupid bitch trying to talk to me, trying to kill me. Oh, I lost quite a lot of time. Okay, well, if I gold Ganon, 46 is possible, but so far, I'm confused by what the PB and best mean over by the far left. Oh, so the PB and best, that's the timer for the current segment. So, for my PB, for example, I did this Ganon segment in 4 minutes and 3 seconds. My best, though, is in 3 minutes and 57 seconds. So then, it totals all of your best ever segments, and gives you a sum of best at the bottom. For me now, is 44:32. So, theoretically, that's the absolute best time I am capable of getting at the moment. That's assuming I don't keep improving and keep golding stuff where it gets to the point where that drops. So then, the previous segment best shows me how far away I was from my gold. I better fucking not make it a tie. I wanna bop your ass. It entirely depends on whether or not I'm gonna get the super slide, and then if I, you know, take the fight stupid or not. I really hope I don't. Super slide is gonna freak the fuck out of me, I'm so nervous. Oh, go away, bitch, I don't care. Pinned down and fucking, you know. I did jump slash, right? Yeah, I did jump slash. Let go, you won't. Fuck off, Danny. Let go right here. Ooh. First phase, good first. No! Fuck off, Zelda! I don't care! Oh, fuck. Right, so it's not 4705. It's like, it's a Habble buff though, and it's a fucking PB. Oh my god, finally. Finally, man. Oh my god, yes! It's taken me like 3-4 weeks to just get this one fucking PB. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Fucking finally. Get buffed, Habble. Finally, man. Alright, well then, I still need to shave a minute total off this run, so... Gims can still be improved, Escape can be improved, Castle Before Night again, better RNG, general, less pausing on stuff, I missed Po West and Bomb West, so there's another, like, what, 20 seconds there? 20, 25? It's probably like 10 to 15 in Gim and whatnot. Escape and dot skip is probably like 10 to 15. So there's still over a minute of time save. Definitely over a minute of time save. Fucking finally, dude. Fucking finally. It's taken me this long. The lo-fi seemed to have helped. I hope you guys enjoyed the run, the vibes. I know it's a stressful category, but we did it. I have it all locally recorded, so I'm not worried about the Twitch VOD getting muted, and none of my frame drops will happen. It will just take me some time to upload my VOD from thingy. Alright, cool. Well, I really wasn't expecting to get that, honestly. I was really expecting me to get fucked in the Ganon fight, but I saved time on the Ganon fight even. And that still can be better. If I get first try super slide, if I don't miss an attack, if I do crouch stabbing stuff, it's faster. There's plenty of time saving there, so you know, even time I need to not farm on cut. Yeah, there's heaps of time save, heaps. There's like still a good like, you know, 20-30 seconds after dot skip. I saved quite a shitload of time on hovers, so that one's gonna be a bit harder to get on, but double gim and dot skip is... I almost probably would have ended up with the same amount of bombs. Yeah, well, exactly. It was hard to do. I still needed to practice it. I was really worried about fucking it up. I was really worried about fucking the trial skip up. I feel like I turned around too quickly, but enough practice and enough whatever got me there, so... I was gonna stream last night, but then I got really tired. So I decided to practice hovers in my endgame. And yeah, it paid off. We just need to get a Cat God Rock now, eh? I'm just gonna press the PB. Habble bop, yeah, yeah. I could probably still make the hovers easier if I do the downright walking, but then I have to spend too much time focusing on where my controller's stick is rather than what frames I'm looking out for. Hi, soybeans. I PB'd. Can you come home soon? Yes, please. PB Subway. I know, right? Weather's here. You got to see my PB. I'm very pleased. I am happy.